let's... Yeah. What's the best way out? Can we get through the tower? Yeah, we're not going to get through the tower. We do need to go out the back, don't we? Alright, let's go. Takes a long time to load. There you go. Eventually? The majority of the time is just navigating this place, isn't it? Stumble across anybody out here as well? Is the groundskeeper still just staring out over the balcony? No. Those guys have disappeared. I suppose we can possibly sneak into the ballroom this way. It's locked, no. Looks like there's somebody over there, doesn't it? Okay. Aha! Mr. Dupree. We've kind of done most of Dupree's stuff. Alright, what's our quickest way to the well? The well was here, wasn't it? So it's this way. Haha, yes. Covered in these markings, yeah. Perform the ritual. It's going to take us 16 minutes. So does that mean it's like normally a 15-minute casting and it's... No. It's, no, normally a 5-minute casting we have to do the extra 11 minutes for the ritual cast. I have the recipe. Now to see if I can find the ingredients that will make the ritual work. Next ingredient, a dash of venom. Fresh spring water, flax, yew tree, clippings of toenail, hair from a rat. What would qualify as venom? Sorry. Like, is the rat... Rats aren't poisonous. They can carry disease, certainly. Venom, like, is associated with spiders and snakes. Nothing here screams that. Like, it's not even poison. It says venom. And my tab to reset. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Metal that's blue. Right. Am I supposed to have collected some other ingredients here? I get the feeling I was supposed to. but we've not stumbled across like these. Like, she just gave us these things, right? A metal that's blue. The clippings, they're slightly bluish. Bark of a tree known as yew. I guess there's that. Mix of argon. Mix of argon? Is that the water because argon's an inert gas? Not really. Mix of argon? We do have a green. Wait. Okay, reset. Did not go green. Okay. So this was the only thing that went green, right? So, dash of venom. I feel like we're missing something. No. That went green, yeah. 100%. Okay, so yeah. Dash of venom. No. Process of elimination. No, we are 100% missing things, aren't we? I mean, we did find some poison. We found poison in the person's room, didn't we? Like, wait, also Fear's here, apparently. Records. That's me to see if I can help protect the well. She's struggling to do so alone. I think I need to find other ingredients. Because I think it was like Miss Darcy had documents learned. Observation. Laudanum, empty pill bottles. Syringe of narcotics, no. Sigils, no. There was definitely poison. There was poison in somebody's room. I want to say it's Darcy's? I guess we didn't keep it? No, I guess not. We're missing stuff. You're going to draw your character, but you're making a mill note board for him and drawing on a BG3 screenshot. It's ugly as fuck, and it's perfect. Right. Who would we possibly get poison from? And a blue metal. I mean, we picked up various sacrificial daggers and shit, right?
Hello.
I think I can get from you. No.
That's all. Take care, monsieur.
Where the fuck can we talk to you about? These ingredients don't seem to be in. Discuss. Have any luck? Not yet. Well, I have faith in you. It's been believing in the right course, however, unorthodox it might be. Alright.
I'll let you.
You take care now, Dick.
I'm going to go and speak with your apprentice. Because I think you've been using the wrong ingredients. That's why no joy so far. Actually, I guess the best thing to do is actually go through all the requirements. Right. So we need to look for a venom. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. I need to perform ritual. Okay. Venom, blue metal, bark of the yew, which... Oh. Some wax, which would be that. Next second. Except I didn't look at that one. So, yew, mix of argon, wax, ghost green, yeah. To top it off, a handful of flax. All ingredients added. Okay. So we have the yew, the wax, and the flax. We needed venom. What was it? Venom, blue metal, argon. I think maybe it's a trip to the library and get like the science books, right? And it might give us, here's an appropriate blue metal, and it tells us what we should maybe go look for. Like, I think argon will come up with that. Probably get science books for that. The venom. Nobody's keeping any poisonous spiders or snakes, right? Because venom specifically relates to kind of injected poison into the bloodstream, isn't it? That's what venom is, hence snake bites and insect bites. Where else would we get that? Let's see if there's something with the library. Argon. Argon's an inert gas. What the hell would... Is there some fluorescent tubes around? Just dump them in the well. Just a bit of fly tipping. No new book has appeared on the stand there. Right, science books. Science. Medicine. Just going to look through these books, ladies. Physics, astronomy, geology. I want to look up. No, it hasn't popped. Nothing right now. Psychology. Kind of medicine. Maybe there's something on venom? Laudanum. Darcy's medical code. Folk healing. Not right now. Geography, world mythology, Irish mythology, world history. Like we want kind of like biology, animal biology certainly, Irish history, no. Blake history. Yep. Okay. Where the fuck is Callahan? Feels like we can maybe get something out of him. You are in the bar. Right, okay. definitely missing stuff. So we need argon, blue metal, venom. Definitely not been any insects or snakes around. I guess actually, if we can locate the groundskeeper, he might know if there's like some grass snakes on the grounds or something like that. He might have venom. Blue metal, blue metal. Blue metal the jeweler? Possibly.
Mr. Ward.
Might be missing to help with her work at the well. 100 things, Mr. Ward, but only one that matters. Modernity. Science and modern magic. But we cannot protect against it without modern tools. If only she would accept my help. Could you come help me now? Maybe the art shadow thing? Apprenticing have for too long. In truth, I have learned everything she can teach. She does not like a modern approach to her role. She believes it distracts me from the work. Not to adapt is to work. Is the work. If only I could get her to see modern problems require modern solutions. This doesn't help me in the immediacy. Maybe the Séance aftermath? She doesn't think that, Mr. Ward. She knows it. They intend to unravel the order of the universe. Now I am all for progress myself, but there is no scientific method, no rigorous testing. Just some good intentions. A lot of people to be caught in the crossfire if things go wrong.
I have to be on my way. Be well, Mr.
I do have discussion things I can do with him. Okay.
Mr. Ward.
Seen one of these before at a fair. A camera, I believe. A good eye, Mr. Ward, and only partially wrong. It is a camera, yes, but I've one modified to work as a spirit camera. Well, I modified it to work better as one. Any camera in the right circumstances can capture a spirit, of course. My lens filters the images through complex geometry made of peridot, selenite, black tourmaline, labradite, lapis lazuli. That's blue? But is it classed as a metal? I presume it's just a mineral. Clear quartz stones to both bring out the spirit and protect against it. Thought, what better place to really put this device to the test than here? Halls and, dare I say, the people here are all crawling with spirits. You even have set up a dark room in my quarters so I can quickly develop the images. This way people can take away a copy should they wish. Would you care for a picture? See who or what haunts you? It's going to take 15 minutes. Maybe later? It was 16 minutes for the ritual. I've got to get the other ingredients. I don't know where we're going to get them from, though. Not right now. It's not for everyone.
I have to be on my way. Be well.
Where the hell are we getting what we need? I definitely feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff. But I don't know how and where we're supposed to find it. Okay, where is Mr. Hunter? Coventry was the jeweler, right? So maybe metals from him. The groundskeeper find him. Might know where there's some, like, fairly mild poisonous snakes. Argon. This feels like something that the doctor would have, right? Maybe. We seen anybody got like a small chemistry set in their room?
Mr. Ward.
Jeweler. Mentioned you're a jeweler? I am, or I rather was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad. Nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so as a result did I. Found work cleaning a shop at the first. I was a well-spoken lad, and as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually I wound up my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, and enough to live well. No small feat in that city. Sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before. Still enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that. Not a whole lot more. No, hasn't triggered anything else. Know something about the device? Measures readiness for the seance. Yeah, not helpful.
Good day, sir. And to you.
I'm getting frustrated now. Like, there's things I want to do, but like, we're being hampered. Nothing a crowbar and a sledgehammer would do. Let's just take down some more walls, or doors in this case. Is it stuff like I'm not supposed to be doing, like, cleansing the well yet? Until we've seen or done something else. Because that would give us the ingredients we need. Have we seen anything around that could fit? Would argon be classed as anything else other than the inert gas? Like, I guess the priest had alchemy symbols, didn't he, in his notes? That's the closest we've got to maybe something else. Great, we're going to go track down the creepy priest now. And he wasn't in the ladies' changing room again. Do we have him on schedule? The priest is going to be in the ballroom next, yeah. No idea where he is right now. Possibly in his room, but like I'm not sure we can barge into rooms. We can only knock. Only that was an option. Priest did have alchemical symbols. What would be classed as a blue metal? Right. Well, we went that way. We know who's out in the garden and who's in the... Is he in there? Can't hear anything, but it does seem like anyone... Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Alright, let's do quick save. Does he have a chemistry set in here? If not, Mr. Callahan. Any other scientists as such? He has a gun. I forgot he's fucking packing heat. Just some stationery. Notes and such. Did we get his shoe size? Can't remember. Histories. Father Synod. Mid-60s, Catholic priest. Medium shoe size. Yeah, we had got that. Okay. Nothing in here. Dr. Callahan. Toussaint was essentially running experiments as well. Kind of. We know he's in the gardens. So, round the corner to Callahan's. Then there's Angel Boy, there's the poet. There's... who or what else? Just some stationery. Bottles. Chemists do photography. Yeah, not helpful. It's appeared here now. Yeah, okay, we can't get anything else out of it. Means he has 2 cameras. He's not going to miss one, right? Does she have anything else she didn't bring with her? Books. Imagine like a case, right? Dig salve, chest of drawers. Yeah. I guess we haven't got her shoe size. She's got small feet. Where are we getting? I'm guessing it's just like something else in the house, is it? Part of the house I've not been to yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was out in the gardens. Sketches. Ticket stub. That was where we got the Ouija board from. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely hasn't got anything. Who had the poison in their room? Was it Miss Darcy or was it Mrs. Erickson? Who are Where are they at the moment? Erickson in the bar. Darcy unknown. Have we been into your room? Darcy's room was... How's her room? My room, Toussaint's, Erickson, Skerritt, Barbosa. Darcy's room is there. Across the way from that. I want to say... Chemistry? Letter to the manager. Buking the request for information on behalf of a young woman. Signed by the Bishop of the Diocese. Unintelligible note. Sure. Found this outside your door, Father. Does it mean anything to you? I'm afraid I cannot make out what much of it. Hopefully whoever sent it will follow up more comprehensive means. Yeah. The alchemy, I think it's a red herring for me.
I'll take my leave. Go with God.
Yeah, we want to actually be over here. Listening at the door. That was Darcy's room here. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Yeah, that's the poison. I can't take it with me, though. God damn it, it's not this, then! Shit! Okay. That's 100% the poison. That's not what it's classing as venom, then. Okay. Yeah, all I can think is, like, it's somewhere else in the building. We haven't been yet. That's going to have a lot of the things we need. Okay, so that just means we can't progress on with the ritual. So we should do what instead? Maybe we get our picture taken in the bar. And then we... I'm at a loss. There's things I know I want to do. We need to find a musical instrument. We need to find 3 ingredients for a ritual. Other stuff. We need to find the combo for the safe in the stables. Sure, are brute forcing a what would it be, 40 times 40 times 40, however many combinations that is. Your camera. Let's get that picture then. I guess. Also, we could ask about the photo of Miss Dean. Sure. Let's get that photo there now. There you go. 15 minutes, apparently. Excellent. Come in my room I have everything I need to take and develop the picture. Lead the way.
Now, are you ready? Comfortable?
Sure.
Yes, I think I am. Then sit still and look at the camera.
Smile for the birdie. Hug my eyes!
You're done. It'll take me a few minutes to develop it.
Am I plagued by spirits? My brother!
Please, Doctor. If you mean to make a fool of me, you have gone too far.
This is no prank. Whoever that spirit is...
Eamon. My brother. Eamon.
Eamon is with you, in a way. I should be clear. You are Catholic, yes? This is not to say that your brother isn't in heaven. Perhaps a way to explain it is to think of him as a guardian angel. But in truth, we don't know. Look there, at Miss MacLeod. No spirits. It's not that there is no loss in her life. So why? Nobody has been able to really explain things like this. That is why this event and Miss Mantovani's promises draw so many. Here, take a copy. And with it, take solace that your brother is watching over you.
Thank you, Doctor. This means a lot to me. I can see why you champion these newer ways.
Not concerned? Is he watching over me or is he haunting me? Dr. Callahan to be so sure Eamon was a guardian angel if he knew what had happened. We have evidence now. Photograph of Miss Dean. Yeah, okay. Well, let's talk about these photos then, shall we?
Mr. Ward.
Like this one. So is there another photo? No. Do you recognize this photo? Of course I do. I took it maybe a week ago. Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. Anything else? No.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
Alright, well, we're just going to leave you in here. Don't suppose you know where I can get some chemistry going. What else? Okay, well, I guess we just got like 26 minutes to kill until the ball. Can't do that ritual. Run through people's dialogue trees, I guess. That's all we've got left. The priest. I mean, we could have a look, see if we can do another bit of lucid dreaming, but I doubt that's an option to us. Can we have another little catnap? No. Didn't think so. Alright, I guess we find a person and just ask them all the questions. Or we could go up to one of those hourglasses and just pass time that way, couldn't we? I guess we make use of what we have. Let's check, see if there's any eavesdropping worth doing. Aha! No. I think we're just going to wind up back in the bar, aren't we? Anybody down here? Uh-huh. Oh. I guess the manager might be at the front desk again. I guess we could just go through all of his stuff. I just had a thought. The telegraph room, there was still some discs left, right? I don't suppose one of those was cobalt. That could be our blue metal, right? God damn it. No, we can't interact with it anymore. Zinc. It's a grey metal. Regardless, I can't touch it anyway. Okay. Back to the pub. Things we want to do, but we can't because of schedules, and we can't break the internal logic of it. Oh. Well, I guess you're here. You seem like a person I can probably learn Shay's real name. Ask a bunch of questions of, right?
More questions?
Sure, everything. I found this. I thought you might want it before anyone else sees it. How did you get this? Did you break into Dean's room? Does that matter? I suggest you take it and dispose of it before anyone else sees it. You're right, of course. She told me she had it and tried to make use of it over me. She must have seen the fire in my eyes because she left me and has avoided me since. This foolish keepsake. I was an idiot to take it. I was captured, taken by the man who killed my mother. I do not know his plans for me, and I had no intention of finding out. And so I started a fire, and would have rather have died in a blaze than let him choose my fate. But maybe my mother was watching over me, because the way the fire went, I was able to escape instead. My captain and his crew were not so lucky, and good for them. I had no plan. I was lost. By the time I got to Rio, my face was on posters, so maybe not all his people burned. A shame. That is when I decided it was time to leave Brazil. I go to the port a few hours later. There were posters there too. So I took one before I left. A souvenir. Stupid and dangerous souvenir. I hope that was a one-time thing. The fire? Sim. It was just the one time. Good. I implore you to keep it that way. Otherwise, I will bring you in myself. Understood? Understood. The mix of fashion. Sure. Noticed you picking up some local fashion. I left in a hurry and packed light. What would you have me do, Freeze? Seen any ghosts? Beginning to think this place really is haunted, you know? And why not? Everywhere people have been ends up haunted. What makes you think this place would be different? The device? Sure. You're not going to know. Of course, yeah. The seance itself. Have I? No, I came a long way to get to Ireland. The event I saw advertised while searching for everything else, but it suits my purpose. Occurrences. Have you noticed any strange happenings around the manor? I suppose I will confess to you that the footprints seem strange. When it rains, sometimes I see footprints on the floor, but never coming in from the outside. They're always leaving. I assume somebody has turned around or something, but still, it is strange. The washerwoman. This might sound strange, but have you seen a woman on the grounds washing clothes? But that is not, that is one of the staff, no? What was her name? Caitlin? I called out to her to see what she was washing in the horse trough, but she did not reply. I left her to it. I do not know why the customs of this place. We can go and have a look in the stables, and that is every question asked. Right.
I have to be...
Sure.
Alright, to the horse trough. Because we saw her washing in the fountain. Nothing over there. Nope. All I can say is it better be a bloody good party later. Because we've been wandering around this afternoon very confused. Well, not confused, just frustrated that we couldn't do a bunch of stuff that we wanted to. Alright, well, we can't use that horse trough. This one? Nope. Is there another one? There's supplies for the event. No, that did not help. Makes sense. There's nothing here. Not the trough we're looking for. Seems less impressive in this environment, so nothing unusual about it. Fresh water, good. Okay, no. Nothing. This looks like a grave. Miss Montevardi mentioned the spiders and feathers are gone now. Return to nature. Well, spiders might be a thing I'm looking for, to be honest. Especially the venomous type. Actually, the fact that turned purple, wasn't there a button that allowed us to scan stuff? Controls. Detective vision is spacebar. Maybe we should be popping that a lot. Okay, time to see if there's things I've not interacted with I should be. Stuff I have missed. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Aha! 26, 14, 32. Uh, 26. 14. 32. We have a key! Also, strange materials. Twigs and horsehair. Same materials used to craft Miss Dean's fireplace. Alright, well, we definitely got to track him down now. Groundskeeper's key may be very useful indeed. May even unlock some of the guest rooms. Okay. So I wonder if the manager is as lackadaisical and scratch the combination to the safe in the manager's office on the wall somewhere, and I just didn't see it because I hadn't used detective vision. Right, so that key opens up which sets of rooms? Records. Northwest key. Northwest gets us Miss Lau's room, Cloud's room, and no, we hadn't got into that locked room. That's going to be worth it. That might be the storage we're missing. How much more time we got? As long as we've got like 10 minutes, should be good enough, right? Come on! We've got places to go now. We've got 15 minutes. Well, just under. Okay. We can check in on the very close friends. Also, I think this was locked. It's not locked. Okay, it wasn't locked then. I thought one of them was locked. This wasn't the smashed window mirror one, was it? No. No, that was the bedpan. Oh, okay, no, we had been in here. Let's do detective vision though. Check the floorboards. Apparently the rug is... do we want to waste the time? No. Let's have a look. Timetables. McLeod in the library. Miss Lau in there as well. Victoria Lau in the library. We're going to make use of this time. We've got 14 minutes. This is an unoccupied room, so we can come in here whenever we want, to be honest. So, Miss McLeod's room? Sure. Her journal, right. We've got 14 minutes. Very small shoes. Aha. One of these boxes. We don't have a combo for you, do we? Unless it's dotted around here somewhere. Okay. 14 minutes. Tarot deck. Big old crucifix. Stationery. Okay. Let's do journal first. 7 PM. Victoria wants to investigate herself, of course, to see that Miss Dean no longer has means to threaten us. I've been told she absolutely cannot. I told her she absolutely cannot. If we discovered doing such a thing, it will just be a scandal upon scandal. I will find a husband instead, so even if Miss Dean does make public what she knows, it will hold little weight. It might not even be so terrible. I can hope, at least. I cannot. Can I not? List of names. First three are marked off. Rory Callahan, Michael Skerritt, Walter Blake. Fourth name is not marked off. Interest in marriage, presumably. Last few days have been terrifying. I feel so vulnerable, not being able to see anything beyond the mundane. I just know Dean is behind it. I decided I'm going to ask Dara for help. I didn't want to worry him, but he'll have something for this, surely. Right, so he put the binding charm in there to help protect this girl. So he asked Mr. Hunter for help. I wonder if he acted on this request. Not sure what it is she needs help with. What could she mean by seeing beyond the mundane? Agree to meet. Yeah, well, we've already done that bit. We've already stumbled across their meeting some other way. I can't remember how, though. Right. Facts uncovered about Miss McLeod. Nothing of interest. What's that symbol? Would that help us figure it out? Despite its obvious frequent use, this deck of cards are in good state. Must take great care of them. Photo of. Must be Miss McLeod and... Yes, that must be Mr. Hunter. They both look much younger. These must have been taken some time ago. Odd for her to have this. They must have been close for her to have kept it so long. We have more... Let's check the letters. No, it's just stationery. Everything needed to pen a letter. Okay, yeah. Cross, unless there's something on it. Yeah. I mean, she is... Ivy is Protestant. She got tiny feet, right? It was small shoes. Where were they? Small shoes, yeah, we don't even... Yeah, makes sense. We could strike her off. Okay. Anything else? Books. Actually, anything under the bed? Normally, no, the bed would move if need be, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I don't think there is. I guess we can try brute forcing this. There's some sort of code. I'm sure what it is could be. Right, it's not going to be 451, because that's already been taken, so just however many other combinations there are here. I think, in all likelihood, it's going to be on a note somewhere else. Potentially with her chaperone? Let's check the other room. She's been crumpled up note that says, last time you were home you had to pick up some of that Scottish girl's tricks. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste. Okay. She's got a big old lockbox as well. Check the letter. 54. Half-written letter in which Mrs. Lau details what she thinks is happening in the manor. Talks a lot about this place being cursed because they are not honouring their ancestors or themselves. They're careless with their actions and intentions. Of course, bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it, but perhaps it's taken more seriously but Miss Lau is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. Jewelry. Some trinkets, nothing of interest. Vanity box use. Okay. Book. Bible. Oh, I see. Stuff under her pillow. Number of items under a pillow, including a small key. What could it be used for? Okay, 56. We've got a journal, poetry, psychology, clothes. Think of a note in the stool. Oh, the bed can be looked under, right. Nothing of interest. Oh, never mind. The petals. Small shrine. Got boots. Okay, well, let's use our key. 2 minutes to go. And there's multiple objects in here. Drugs, dagger, documents, ticket, cufflinks. I'm going to say that... Is that a ticket for the luggage? It might be, actually. I'm going to do documents. Number of documents appear to belong to Miss Dean. Doubt they were given to Miss Lau for safekeeping. Cache of stolen documents. Right. I'm going to clear it. Do we know where she's going to be next? She's just going to immediately go to the mass ball. She is? She's not coming back to her room? In which case, yeah, okay, we'll keep poking around. Luggage ticket bay on the back. It's neatly labelled as belonging to Miss Evelyn Dean. The ballroom, okay. It's getting late. I should return to my room and freshen up for the ball. I can pick my investigations up again once it's over. It's not going to let me do any more poking around, damn it. Alright. So we know we can go back in her room. There's some drugs, a knife. There's also a locked sequence box in the other room.
Well, how do I look? You clean up well, Declan.
Right.
I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come here. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue? So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already.
We're just going to lose ourselves.
Just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves. No. I need to see this through. If not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
Alright then. Well, let's toddle off to the ball. Is there a piano? Or some, like, even just like a harmonica. Like something we can pocket and then try doing the musical notes later. Right. We're walking around down there. Oh no, we're just going to be ushered in, it seems. Alright, well. Do I get to pick the mask I wear? It is a masked ball after all.
Ah, Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting ready.
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir. Sorry, Mr. Varley, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir, and some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
My thanks.
It's getting very eyes wide shut in here. Get ready for the debauchery.
Gentlemen, ladies.
Like I said, it's getting very eyes wide. There's going to be a sacrifice.
Let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor. I am honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears. None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the non-ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be trained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned. Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses. To Miss Mantovani and to knowledge.
Time to get sloshed. Oh no, we drank the Kool-Aid! The fact that he's pulling that face, we're about to go on a trip, right? Yep. Our skin's melting. Been slipped to Mickey Finn. All right.
Where am I? What was in that drink? Have I been drugged? What the hell is happening here? Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her. Hey, I know you.
All right. Do I know you? Oh, it's the Crow Lady.
Why do you keep doing that?
She shouldn't do that. That's not normal. What have they given me? Right. Well, at least some people are enjoying themselves. Right. Can I do some hardcore parkour? Oh no. Okay. Can still do the detective vision. Right, okay. There's people over there. Yes, okay. That seems to be a mask that stands out. I'm gonna go left first. Who are you? Snakes. Well, we did need venom.
Here's a new experience.
It's not common, no?
It, might be. It is very common. Are you okay?
Everyone's been drugged. So the bird sounded a bit like Montevani or maybe Barbarossa? The void slightly croaky, so that could be the priest?
It's not my first time, but not what I expected here.
Yes, not what I expected.
Who's the abstracted? Trying to remember people's voices. Is that Coventry? Can we interact with them some more? No. Can we come off the back of this? We can. Right. Oh, and they fucked off. Okay, right. So, I guess... Sure, we'll take the middle and then we'll go over to that side, I guess. Because we missed coming to the middle before. Okay.
Where is the exit? I want to leave.
Don't know who the horned man is.
It's no, I've lost it. Sorry.
I mean, I feel like we're about to be thoroughly seanced. I'm not sure if it is.
It'll be okay. Just take a moment and breathe. Remember, this is all transitory.
It feels like forever.
Aye. But at the same time, it's over so fast.
The drowned man, that's a magnificent beard. That's 100% our druid. The others, I'm struggling to place. There's something on Prime I'd enjoy. Oh yeah, I've been watching the episodes as they've gone out. Yeah. There's some folks over there. I guess we could you.
Me? I'm lucky it's not a crime in France. It is looked down on. I can love white.
Well, the only Frenchman here is Tussle, isn't he?
I'm sorry, sir, but this is a private conversation.
Forgive me.
I'm guessing Sun and Moon. That could be... Actually sounds posh. I think it might be Darcy? How do we get back over to you? Can we circle round? Okay, we got a couple of options. Bond Manor over there again. You on your own. You know what? We're going to go and get Catboy.
I am glad I am free of my husband.
Free of the only one that's been off. Actually, Darcy offed her husband. And Victoria, her husband died. Right.
This is already too much. If he were here, I don't know if I would make it through this night.
Alright then. Well, I guess we're going this way. Okay, there's a guy in red. And... Oh no, the guy in red, that's Blake. Let's... Sure. And we have to have a few words with our host, right?
going to plan, Marquess?
I believe so. But really, I'm only providing the space. You would need to check with Miss Mantovani or the staff to be sure.
Of course, of course.
Alright. Not allowed to go back. Only forwards. Alright, well. Cat. That's another figure we've not seen. Alright, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to go this one. Cat. Bird. And... death?
Again, I am sorry. This place, it gets into your mind.
That's Dupree.
Who are you talking to?
I think
The spirit. Personal matters.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Here, take this. I think it's a vase or a hat. It does not matter.
Alright. Well, as long as it's not my hat. Oh, somebody's being throttled? Murdered? Carried away? Is that me? Right, well, somebody's been abducted. Is that like a rendition of like the Green Man almost? But with horns. Actually, it reminds me of the gargoyle face type things in the maze. I need to stop. Can't let them get away. We've made it into the basement. Apparently there's a dungeon here, right. I've been trapped! Can we get through this gate? I'm trapped!
Help! Help!
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Or the champagne, it seems. Gonna have one hell of a hangover. Oh, I failed. I should have kept running. Oh, okay. I wanted to see if I could get through that gate. You died on the grounds of Blake Manor. As a result of your actions, 5 people in the manor survived. And there were 22 hours until the seance. Well, I guess we've got to load back in. The autosave? I guess so. Right, I guess we just run. No investigation for us, even though we're a private dick, right? Is it just from the top of the stairs chasing after Guy? Yep, here we go. Come back here! Alright. Doped up to the eyeballs. We're going to chase after them. Yeah, we're not getting through that gate. Maybe we come back through that gate, or maybe once we've gone through the dungeon.
Declan.
A familiar voice.
Why did you let it happen?
Oh, that's just going to be our dead brother, right?
I tried.
So there was a sigil on that gate. Must have fallen off. I need to keep it. That was a death's mask, which is presumably Dupree. That was the only one we saw with like a skull mask, right? I was going to say, I clicked the thing, but apparently it didn't click. Oh,
I can't let them get away.
Into the gardens? Possibly out front, yes. Are we heading towards the maze? Or the chapel? To the maze. Okay, yeah. Straight ahead, I'm probably guessing. Got a rough idea. It's going to be the same spot that Evelyn disappeared, right?
There!
I'm getting close to the anvil.
Where did they...
There's a very tall gentleman here.
What on earth? The entity! It towered over the kidnapper. Twice their size at least.
There's our portal. Oh, you want me to go in there? Sure. I've been trying to get through there.
Is that a portal of some kind? It is pointing at the portal. As if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
Oh, go on then, let's oblige. That's a hell of a hangover. The Protestant service at the church. It does mean the church is going to be unlocked, so we can have a poke around there. But is this...
Oh, my head. What did they give me?
Explore the catacombs. And a hypothesis on the haunting.
Was any of last night real?
And a missing person.
The only one who took something. Nor was I the only one caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the celebration. What is wrong with these people? I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me onwards. That giant figure. The one that led Miss Dean through the grounds. It wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
Well, let's do some hypothesizing. The chase, hauntings, strange occurrences, hedonistic ball, a kidnapping, a secret doorway, some catacombs, and a portal. Alright. Well, we have enough to hypothesize. I descended into the catacombs as I chased a ghost kidnapper through the ballroom's secret doorway. What if... Aha!
The culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests. They used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. I lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold, where I found the petals and the sigil. Can all of this teach me anything useful?
They have a knowledge of the grounds.
The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if
it's definitely looking like the groundskeeper, isn't it?
From working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, What investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Alright. Gain entry to the basement. Sunday delivery. Yes, like I said, that was going to be the thing that was impeding me getting into the basement. Oh, I have a thinky moment. Manor is haunted by a shadowy figure whose name is I don't think it's the... Morrigan did show up again, the hag. He was knocking around. They want to escape. Earthly rulers. They're humans. Yeah, I don't think it's that god. I think it's... haunted by place spell, haunted by Fae, whose name is... no. Tuathdi Dinan is the old gods. It's just like the collective name. I don't think it's the hag. I don't think it's Morrigan. I guess it's only really could be them. So escape the middle... the... through portal. Yes? What if? That doesn't make any sense. No, I didn't think it would. So, what was this again? This was... doesn't seem to make sense either. Return to? I guess return to could be. No, escape makes more sense. Let's go back. The old Irish gods, yes. Irish otherworld, so that's the other world. Anthony longs to return home. So they want to escape there. Like healing poetry hearth. I don't think it's her that's trying to escape. Want to... pretty sure it's escape. It's haunted by shadowy figure, fae, crows. I've been haunted by hard work. Is it just all of them? Fae, whose name is the old gods. No, didn't think so. Haunted by an old god whose name is... let's go with Morrigan then. What if... no, that doesn't make sense. Let's do Morrigan, let's do you. Let's do you. That doesn't make sense as well. Escape through... They want to escape the other world. They don't want to invade, study, return to, forge. None of those make sense in this concept. I know it's haunted by shadowy figure. No. Alright, well, let's not do that bit then yet. Let's... We have got missing person that we can investigate. Oh, we found a long red hair, apparently. It's attached to the skull mask I found lying in the catacombs. Was it? Okay. Like, we did see him, and it was possibly... Maybe the skull is, like, the drowned man? Like, the drowned figure? Sunday delivery, we can get into the basement. One of several entrances into the basement. True. But everything else is locked up tight. Also, a note. What's this? Invite to lunch today with Marquis Blake at 1 PM in the dining hall. Interesting. Well, with that... Right, see if there's freshly dressed with good quality sheets. Although they were no help in getting a night's rest. Okay. Honestly, 6:20. This is probably actually a good spot to leave it, as it is a whole new day. Yeah. We will pick up from here next time. So we know. There's stuff we have to do with the well. We did get into the safe. So we can go back into Victoria and Ivy's rooms. Because there's still some stuff we could poke around in there. We've got to explore the catacombs, which involves either through the basement or through the church. And what else? Yeah, I'm just hoping in the basement there's some supplies and a piano. And a bunch of other stuff that we've been desperately looking for today. But yeah, let me throw a save in there. And yeah, that's where we'll call it for the day.